What's up, Outlaw Nation? Continuing along in our pistol or handgun series, let's talk about reloads. First thing I want you to do is I want you to make sure you have 2 magazines. Make sure first magazine is completely empty. I don't care what mag pouch you use, it doesn't matter to me. Just have a mag pouch, or you can just put it in your pockets. Next thing is, make sure the one inside your gun is completely empty. And then let's go ahead and clear our gun 3 times. Hold it up in the air so if there's a round in there, it will come out. Then visually check, look inside of there, point it at the ground in a safe direction, probably in your backyard so it doesn't skip. Let it break off. You know that it's empty. I have no rounds on me anywhere. I have 2 empty magazines. All right, so let's talk about the reload. Right now, all I want you to be able to focus on is how to be able to smoothly reload your pistol. So let's start from we're on target, and now it's time to reload. What I want you to do is I want you to just remember these couple of things. 1, bring the pistol back to your workspace. This way I can keep my eyes on my target and I can keep the muzzle of my gun in the direction of the bad guys. So wherever I look around, my muzzle is in the direction of the bad guys so that if I have to get in a fight again, I can just push out. My eyes are already on the target. I can push back out and I'm on the target ready to fight again. Okay, after it's in my workspace, at the same time, I am reaching here and I'm pushing the magazine release. I'm letting this magazine come all the way out of the gun in the motion back to me. Now, when I place my magazines in my pocket or in my magazine holder, I want the bullets facing forward. Only on pistols, AR can be however you want, but on pistols, bullets always facing forward. Now, I like to put it in the palm of my hand. Some people like to get their hand all the way up like this. Some people like to just put it in the palm of your hand. There is no wrong answer. Grab it, keep your eyes on the target, put the magazine in, drive it all the way in. You can, if you do an empty magazine and you try to cock your gun, you're gonna stop because the gun is designed that when it's empty, to hold it open. So if the gun is empty and I shoot it dry, the slide is going to lock back to the rear to let you know that it's empty. So it's really important that whenever you're practicing this, what you're just trying to do is get the mechanics of this movement and you're not necessarily worried about the slide. If you could have dummy rounds, that's great. All right, so again, I can leave the first magazine in, grab the other magazine, put it back in my pocket, and from here, I can drop the magazine, put this one in, get back in the fight. Let's look at it from the side. From here, drop this magazine, put the other one in, back in the fight. All right, guys, so another way that you can practice this is just by familiarizing yourself, getting the magazine out and getting the magazine back in the gun. You'll be surprised just trying to make sure that you're getting the magazine in, preferably without looking down at the gun. I would prefer that you not have to look down at your gun, because what happens is when you look down at your gun, you lose all of your peripheral, you lose what's going on with situational awareness. But if I'm able to take my gun out, keep my gun in the fight, keep my muzzle looking at them, put a new magazine in, I'm able to drive back on that bad guy and I'm able to see, do I need to be running for cover? Is there any more bad guys? Where do we stand right here? I can get my magazine in my gun because I've just done this so many times in life that this is just easy for me. Now look, you're not gonna learn this on the range, okay? They don't have time to teach you this on the range. This is the stuff that you practice at home with your dry fire and your draw to make sure that this is second nature for you, okay? Make sure that whenever you're coming for your pistol magazines, that you can put them back in and that it works flawlessly for you no matter what's going on. All right, guys, remember, this specific block of training, everything I'm doing, does not replace in-person training, okay? What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get you over the overwhelming portion of the in-person training and have you familiar with your equipment at least somewhat, and then you'll be ready. All right, Outlaws, thanks for watching. Do me a favor, like, subscribe, hit the bell notifications. Put your comments below. Tell me what rigs are you using? How are you shooting? What ammo are you using? Put your CCW advice for the new guys down below for me. Help us get back in that algorithm. Outlaw out.